Hey everybody, this is Bill, and I want to use this video to introduce a new signal to you. It's called the Extreme Profit Pivot. You can see here on my market overview screen that the new signal looks like this. You get a little bubble that says EPP, and it's going to be purple or it's going to be orange, depending on which way it fires off. I created this because I'm just in this continuous mode of trying to simplify trading for the masses, and this is about as simple as I can make it. So the theory is this: when an EPP fires off, if it's purple, on the next bar you go short. If it's orange, don't have one there, just making believe, then on the next bar you would go long. No more analysis or brain gymnastics than that. Purple EPP, go short on the next bar. Orange EPP, go long on the next bar. Alright, I will be back in a little while. Our first trade always takes place at 8 a.m. and I'll come back later in the morning and we'll see what happened with these two trades. Okay? Bye. Alright, so let's take a look at where we're at. Did execute both trades, one in the euro, or excuse me, one in gold and one in oil. The oil one is being productive, so let's look at that one first. 5 contracts short. Hang on a second. There we go. My profit target is down around that area. Let's just kind of watch this for a second. It looks like we may get there pretty quick. The idea here was, and just let me review, put on my highlighter. I have a new signal here. It's called the Extreme Profit Pivot, and that's what EPP stands for. When that signal fires off on the servers, if the bar is purple and the signal is purple, what you want to do is when pricing on the next bar starts to go negative, you go short. If you have the reverse signal, which we don't have, but that would be like down here where you have an orange EPP, on the next bar you would go long. So on this particular bar we got an EPP, and here we got a bar that started to go negative, so we went short, and it looks like it's going to be productive for us. So I'll be back. I mean, I could take profits here. I could move my stop loss up to break even, which I think I'm going to do, because that way I don't have to worry about anything. So 57.69 is where I'm in this trade, so I'm going to move this stop loss to 57.69, and as you can see, I got in this kind of late. It dropped really fast. 69, so I'm going to go in at like 65 and give me a couple of ticks to cover my commissions, and we'll just wait and see what happens. Alright, I'll be back in a minute. Alright, just a quick update here. I'm still in this oil trade. Boy, I tell you, these days I wouldn't trade oil without a large supply of depends. Oil is very much like bungee jumping in an elevator shaft lately. The magnitude of the moves up and down and how dramatic and volatile they are is truly terrifying. Anyway, the reason I turned this back on is because I thought it might take out my stop here, and I was hoping it would do it while I'm talking to you. I'll give it a few more seconds here. We're getting really close for that to happen, and like I said, I hope it does it while we're watching, but you know, it almost never does because it always likes to screw me up. In the meantime, I also went short gold, but I screwed that trade up. I only purchased one contract and my stops were set incorrectly. So it stopped me out really fast. Unfortunately, I made $100 profit on that trade, but I re-entered it with the 3 contracts like I originally wanted to do. So that trade is percolating right now, and we'll go to that after this oil trade resolves. And I may resolve this oil trade for you because I'm getting kind of tired of waiting, you know. But every time I say that, it goes out and takes up my stop. So I'm just going to put it on pause. All right, here we come on, you can do it. Oh boy, we are so close here. Let's see here. What's going on? Probably a tiny bit too soon. And the bungee goes back up. We were really close there. Oh well, back to pause. Alright, I put a little music on in the background, so maybe that'll appease the trading gods and let me get the hell out of this trade. Meantime, my gold trade, I'm watching it on a different screen, is going in the wrong direction, so we'll see what happens with that one. But this oil trade so far is looking pretty good. Come on. Here's the exciting part of trading, waiting for something to happen. And we are within 1, 2, 3 ticks of our goal. 1, 2 ticks of our goal. And yes, we did it right before your very eyes. And as you can see, oops, I don't have my, as you can't see because I don't have my highlighter on. That was worth it. Okay, so in review, EPP purple, what do, children? We go short. If it was orange, it would be down here and we would go long on the next bar when it goes negative, long on the next bar when it goes positive. So if the next bar starts to keep painting up, you don't go short. Okay, you wait until the bar starts to paint negative or prices start to go down. All right, I'm gonna let's just quickly go to gold. All right, so here we are in gold, losing money. Isn't that fun? 3 contracts short. Same program here. Basically, we got an EPP to go short. I did go short. It started out going negative, but it's obviously reversed. But you know, we still have a pretty wide stop here, so we're gonna sit on this and see what happens. I did take a little bit more conservative stop. The reason for that is gold's been really squirrely lately. So I'm not going to try and wait until it gets all the way down to this profit pivot line. I'm going to take profits a little bit earlier. Okay, that's the plan. I'll be back. Alright, so this is actually really interesting, and just to show you how volatile the market is right now, here's the gold trade that I was talking to you guys about, and I mean, this literally happened a second ago. It just plunged right through my profit taking stop, which, if you remember, was right about here ish. Okay, so it went from being almost at a break-even point, dropping at least I'm guessing about 100 ticks, 200 ticks, really fast. So you got to really be on your toes these days at the market, and all this weird stuff going on. But between that and the oil trade, we did pretty good today. So that's it for me. Over and out from Bill. Hope you're having a nice holiday.